Okay, well that's the TT02R built. As expected from a Tamiya TT02, pretty straightforward. Some of the cool extras you get with the R are the oil-filled dampers, a bit of blue bling here and there, like the 3-degree toe-in uprights on the back. Can actually adjust the toe on the front as well on the steering, so that's quite a nice change. And of course the alloy prop shaft and high-speed gearing. I did add the cooling fan heatsink to the motor because I found in TT01 and 2s on the racing we do, the motor gets really hot, so I'll put that in there. And I put the diff locker in the front as well. Just found that for the racing we do, a stiffer diff works well. So we'll lock it up and see what happens. Next changes to make for the body shell I've got, which is a Jaguar XJR 14, which is what I want to use. The whole car needs to come down a lot. Currently it's sitting about 16 mils off the ground, which is sky high. If I keep that up there, it's just going to roll over in every corner. So I have some shorter shocks and a few other little tricks and things I'll try to get to bring that ride height down, and we'll see how that works out. Alrighty, so we've managed to get the body trimmed up, ready to fit. It's a Team Bluegroove XJR narrow body. I think it's for an old associated kit. So the width is actually pretty good for a touring car as well. It's pretty easy to fit, so we'll just pop that right off there and show you how we managed to get that to fit. So the rear body posts are just what would normally be the front ones, they're just a bit shorter, so I stuck them on there facing forward. The front is probably the harder part. So I've taken the standard shock body mount piece here, trimmed the edges off where the body mounts would go in, because they're just that little bit higher, and allowed us to bring the body down further. Then I took the posts and put them in through these holes underneath here, and then they're screwed in through the side through, actually where the pins go, there's a screw hole through the side there, so I just did that as well. To lower the overall ride height, I took the suspension mounts, and if you can see that just in there, you can see there's two holes. The instructions say to screw it to the top one. It just means you can flip them upside the other way, so I screwed it to the bottom one, and it's lowered the whole car about 9 mils all over. So it is now a total of about 7 mils off the ground. Underneath the bumpers there, these bumper mounts in here, that comes down an extra couple of mils, so it's actually pretty low. It's pretty close to the ground there. It's not going to come down too much further than that. The rear wing, I have just fabricated some aluminium brackets off these bumper mounts, and fabricated a plastic wing out of just standard styrene sheet, with a bit of heat, bent it, bent some angles, and cut the side plates there as well. So hopefully that will work out okay. It all seems to fit together. So next job is to measure up, mask up, and paint. Alrighty, so I started spraying the paint. I've got the purple on, tried to do some white and then yellow and then back it with white again. Unfortunately, somehow I managed to have had some kind of reaction there, and it's made a hell of a mess of the paint. So I'm going to have to clean that up and then see what we can do with it. Hopefully we can recover that one okay. Let's see what happens. Alright, so we managed to clean up a lot of the bad paint using the Tamiya polycarbonate cleaner. So we'll give it a respray and we'll hopefully have a decent result. See you soon. Hey, welcome back. Alright, so I have cleaned up and tried to respray the body as best I could. Believe it or not, it is better than it was. It's not great if you look close, but hopefully when it's crashing around the track, the other side at whatever speed, you won't see it. I might see if I can get creative with some decals and additional markings to see where I can hide the worst of the blemishes. But yeah, hopefully it'll be okay in the end. Let's get some stickers on and see how it goes. Alrighty, so she's all stickered up now, and I'm going to call it done. Unfortunately, the paint hasn't worked out well. I think what the problem there is the purple for the silk cut colour scheme is really difficult to match to any of the polycarbonate paints, so it is actually a normal Tamiya TS paint. I've used this in the past before. If you put the polycarbonate paint down first, then the TS paint, it sticks fine. But what's happened here is that I've then put white polycarbonate behind it for the white paint, and that has eaten into the purple, and it's just made quite a mess of it. Tried to hide it with some stickers here and there, but well, wasn't too successful. But it is a race shell, it is going to get beaten up pretty bad, so it will be fine. As for the TT02R chassis, that was actually a really nice build. The additional aluminium parts in there is definitely elevated the quality of the kit. Oil damper shocks, turnbuckles on the front instead of the fixed steering links, which is really nice. The only upgrades I'm thinking about is there is still quite a lot of play in the front end here, so I might upgrade those to the aluminium TFR suspension arms. Hopefully that'll help tighten that up a bit, and maybe the knuckles as well, the hub carriers. Only thing left now is really to put the slicks on it. These rolly block tyres are just what we use for the Astro turf indoors, and they work really well, but obviously they're not much good on the street, so we'll swap the slicks over and take it for a run.